It is odd, isn't it, that some weeks you can feel you've played well and you lose 1-0 and you walk away on Saturday and you've won 5-1, but it hasn't perhaps felt like a 5-1.
Well, the big thing about the game Saturday, and I've had a real good look at it over the weekend, was the work rate of our lads was fantastic, and I knew that on the day, and I wanted to appreciate them after the game we had a little cordon, is that the word, you know, cut of me, Downsy, Fozzie, I think, Cranners, you know, we clapped the boys in because we felt they deserved some recognition of the work rate, and it was the work rate on the day that demoralised the opposition in the end. So, and then for a change, we took all our chances, and most of our chances. And if you do that, then you can win football matches at this level. Unfortunately, previously we've not always taken our first or second chance, you know. But it seemed like every time we attacked on Saturday, we had an opportunity.
Was that Nigel Attingana's best half an hour since, say, the game at Barnet?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, absolutely, it was. He looked sharp. He looked strong. He looked agile. You know, he was a header that he had once, and he rose like a gazelle. You know, it was. I know there's been a bit of publicity about putting him in the team, and you know, why is he not playing and all this, and he had a pretty big injury for a long time, and he thinks about it quite a lot. His ankle, and so he's had a good rest, and now he looks like that rest has paid dividends. Now, whether he gets in the team or not still is another thing. I'm not going to give you the team for tomorrow, but I agree with you, that was his best half hour's performance, because he's also one that's had to pick our game up. What is our game? And he wasn't playing our game for a little while, and he was getting caught facing the wrong way, and people were coming and tackling him. But he's worked really, really hard on what I'm asking him to do, and then coinciding with now his freshness and fitness, then he'll certainly be involved at some stage.
Is he one of those that, rather than shouting at, he's better that you put an arm around him?
Well, it's funny, yeah, probably with him. You know, he is a confidence player, and rather than shout, put your arm around him, shout, put your arm around him, we've sort of left him alone, to be fair. He's a great lad, by the way, you know, everybody knows, but we was all a bit frustrated with the time that he was out injured. You know, that was a long time, and just when we thought he was ready to come back, he wasn't ready, or he broke down again, you know, and there were several times he had to walk off the training ground and off, you know, after or during the training, and became not available. So hopefully that's all behind him. But and you know, we want him to do well, because he's a good player.
So in terms of availability for Tuesday, what news on Joe Morrell and indeed on Jake Andrews' partner's baby?
Yeah, Jake Andrews, I got a text this morning to say that he's in the hospital with her now, so it's still not arrived. I think today will be the day they make sure it arrives, judging from his text. So, you know, we'll wish the mum, baby well, and him well, and we'll wait and see what the end product is, and he can let us know how he's feeling and what he's doing. So he's not training today, but and Joe Morrell, we're just going to give him another day, see how he comes through. We've got 48 hours yet before, or more, so we're just waiting for him to give us the okay or tell us that no, he won't be available this week.
Lincoln, I think, 1 defeat in 16 in all competitions. They haven't won a huge number of those, but they are very hard to beat, aren't they?
They're a side that you have to battle with, you know, especially when you go to Lincoln, and they've got some warriors in their team, and they don't mind getting the ball forward quickly and then getting runners to support. And you know, the Cowley brothers have done very, very well with Lincoln. And what happens is it's chicken and egg type situation, where you get a bit of a cup run, you get a bit of money in, you get a Checker Trade Trophy run, you get some money in, you can pay a little bit more for players that could have stayed or gone into the First Division. So they're, in effect, I don't think they'll mind me saying that they're paying, you know, First Division wages, and they've done very well in every competition. But you know, they're as competitive in the dugout as they are on the pitch. And but you know, I respect the pair of them for what they've done. That's for sure. It's been a fantastic few months, couple of years for them, and you know, we're going to have to be ready for the battle tomorrow night.
When they're at Braintree in particular, and indeed the game at Cheltenham against Lincoln earlier in the season, they do break the game up. Their sides break the game up. So how do you kind of frustrate them or fragment what they want to do?
Well, you have to, teams that want to break the pattern of play. You know, they, I mean, they have got some good footballers. I mean, you can't just win by breaking up the opposition's tactics. So they've got their own tactics, and it works very well. But it's because they're so busy and their work rate is there that it sometimes looks a bit scruffy early on, especially. But no, I don't think we can disrespect them for that. But I understand what you're saying, and we've got to go there, and you've got to try and play your own game. And players have got to step up to the plate, definitely, in this type of away game. And it'd be interesting to see how our boys react to a team that's probably the best team in the league at doing what they do.
And they've probably got 7,500 or 8,000 supporters now at home matches who are going to make a fair racket.
Yeah, they will. We've got to try and use that to our advantage. So I always say to the lads that, you know, the more noisier it is, hopefully the better you become, and the more competitive we become. And see it as if it's your own supporters making that noise. I mean, to be fair, our away supporters, if we're going well, they'll make their voices heard anyway as well. You know, credit to them, they've been all over the country so far, and I'm sure they'll carry on doing that. But it'll be, I'm looking forward to this game. I'm really looking forward to it, obviously, because we're in a little bit of credit after the Port Vale game, but you know, we've got a sequence of games that it will show us sort of, you know, where we are and how we've improved or not, as the case may be.
And that's a good point to finish on, because what is it? Lincoln, Wickham, Luton, Notts County, Swindon, so all sides in the top half.
Yeah, they're all in the top half. They're all, you know, First Division teams in the making, if you like. You know, as far as I've said before, the finances and everything, and you know, they'll all be competing for a place in the promotion running.